May 13th, early 80s. I arrived in the world, little early maybe. Premature infant, no siblings. First born to an unwed mother and Johnny Scott. No different, but worse off, no birth flaws or defects. We were just dirt poor, living in the BX. Daddy's a hustler, economics don't teach sense. And in his defense, I can justify his regrets. Why? What would you do? Baby crying, another one in the way. If you're a man, there's no running away. And I still love him today, but the allure of the money was strained. A household, how so? My father got not caught in the mouse hole. Donna's my pops now, a child so gone. This is the beginning, I recall, but I don't blame you, it's not your fault.
Do you see tragedy as an impediment or an opportunity?
For a long time, I was very, very negative. Very negative. Like, I would look at issues and situations and I would be like, man, woe is me, this sucks. And that's why I'm gonna get drunk and fall out and be like laying on the floor somewhere twisted. Or why I be fighting somebody.
Years later, same story, different page. Two brothers now, living with my grandmother. Cousin Nikki did the same, thought my mommy ran on us. Why would she leave? Gave an answer when I was a teen, but I'm ahead of myself. Picture the moment in time, focus decline, yet my grades in the highest percentage. Off balance, doctors thought it was chemical, so they mentioned prescribing me Ritalin. But my problems weren't medical, wonder were they listening? Probably not. Started stealing, the poverty sparked my disdain for authority. Living off welfare and security, social, anti-minority. Few charges headed to Rikers. Mommy's back now, trying to make lost time up, but it's all in the past, and I forgave her. Shed my tears on the paper.
So where do you come from? What is your story?
I grew up in the Bronx as a kid. I lived in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I can't sugarcoat it. Like, I lived in a situation where it was like it wasn't good. For those that don't know, you know, my family had a lot of situations as far as my parents were concerned. Father was incarcerated, my mother was going through her situation.
Fast forward, all the past torture and pain. Soon impressed by a black author, became Donny Goines. My rap boy was the same, Johnny's boy, now a man. Little taller today, but still a child I once was. Became accustomed to the life. It's cathartic when I speak on the mic, because the skeletons in my closet are haunting my soul. So if my coffin should close, I hope I'm greeted by light. This is hell I envision, convinced my demons alive. I left a lot out, the ghetto is a prison, I am not out yet. Still in all, what I jot out best is so heartfelt. And I play with the cards dealt. It's either this or a dark cell. So I capture all the moments and release it in my songs. Tell me, can you relate, or am I losing my mind? This is much more than music to I, feel me?
So with all these obstacles, why continue?
If I don't continue to do music, I think I'm gonna fall apart as a person. You know, like, people just really don't seem to understand that I take this thing very seriously. And I think if people knew my past and they knew where I came from, they would understand it better. But being that they don't, I try to share my life in the music, and I try to make them understand why it is I do what I do.